Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a brand new 3x4 wide piston door for 1.18 and 1.19. Now, right out the gate, guys, it's a little wider than our previous design. All you have to do is press that button, and you can see that everything just works beautifully the second you walk into your base. And in a few seconds, it closes right behind you. Now, take the moment, guys, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button and to give this video a like, because trust me, guys, it really helps me out. Now, pause the video at this point. These are going to be the items you're going to need for this build. So if you need to, just pause the video. Trust me, this does take some time to get. And bear in mind, when building this in your base, it is 5 blocks tall. Now, it is 10 wide, 3 long, and you're going to have to dig down 4 blocks from the ground level. And that blue area is going to represent the actual door location. Now, I'm going to show you a few different options to activate the entire system. Now, you can use some redstone dust, which is perfectly fine. But if you want to, guys, you have that option of using no blocks as option number 2. Option number 3, guys, you can actually use rail activators, which is a really cool option. And if you want to, guys, power rails do the same exact thing. They all do the same. Now, once you chose your option, guys, place 2 observer blocks right there, 2 observer blocks on top. Then you're going to place an observer block on each side, like so. And once you have that done, guys, you're going to place a block right on top of those observers and place 2 sticky pistons here and here as well. Then you're going to place your block right behind there with a redstone dust on top and a repeater going forward on 4 ticks. And simply replicate that on this side as well. Perfect. Now, once you have that done, guys, make sure to place 2 observer blocks right on top and here as well. Of course, with the activation on the upside. Then you're going to place a sticky piston on each corner. Now at this point, guys, you're going to go right behind here, add an observer block right there with a block behind it, redstone dust on top, with an observer block on top of the redstone dust with a block on top, and a redstone dust on top of it. Now we're going to repeat that on this side as well. Add your observer block here with a block behind it, add your redstone dust, with an observer block right on top of it with a block on top and a redstone dust above it, and it's pretty symmetrical at this point. Now at this point, guys, you're going to add 3 sticky pistons on each side, and that's going to represent the door activation, well, the door side, if you know what I mean. Now this is the only time that you have to go about 1 block out of the spacing. So place 2 blocks there, a slab there, break that block, and add 2 pieces of redstone dust going forward. Then you're going to add 1, 2, and 3 slabs with a block in front. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Then you're going to place 2 sticky pistons like so, making sure that they're both equal to the sticky pistons underneath. You see how they all line up perfectly? And simply replicate what we just did on this side as well. So add a block right there with a block on top, a slab on the side. Then that should be a total of 3 slabs like so, with some redstone dust right across until you connect. Now, once you have the entire layout, guys, at this point, you're going to start creating the framework. So add a few blocks here in the center, and add a few blocks here parallel to the piston, and then extend that upwards to your right there, and extend it to the other side, and simply make this nice, awesome framework. It's going to be about 3 tall by 4 wide of an entrance. And of course, do it on the other side as well. Now, make sure you pick which side you want to place the button at. I'm going to pick the right hand side. So we're going to add a note block here. And you're going to go right underneath, guys, and add a regular piston facing downwards. Then parallel to this actual observer block here, you're going to add another observer block like so with the activation facing downwards. It's going to be a tight squeeze, guys. But right over here, you're going to place a block, another block, and then 2 glass blocks. So that actual observer doesn't activate it. Another block here and here as well. Then you're going to place a repeater going forward. Then you're going to add a straight line of redstone dust until that point, and another repeater on 2 ticks. Then add 2 pieces of redstone dust, a comparator right there, and a comparator here on the opposite direction with 2 more pieces of redstone dust, and 1 repeater. Well, before we get any further, you can actually add a block right there if you want the signal of the door to stay open longer, but it's your choice. Then you're going to add a block on top of that repeater with a repeater going forward and a block in front. I know that was a lot, so if you have to go back and pause the video, please do. Now, go to the other side again, and you're going to add a block right here and here, and a repeater going forward with a rest on top of that block and this block as well, because these observer blocks is what's actually activating the entire door to open and close. Then at this point, guys, you're going to place your buttons on the inside like so. And you're going to choose the blocks you want to place as your door frame. Now the cool thing about this, guys, you can actually have 2 glass blocks in the middle if you want to. And the door will still work. Or you can just simply have that as solid blocks. Is really a choice. Make sure you, once you've done that, you're going to open it and then fill in the top corner gaps. So that every time you open the door, guys, you get this perfect solid door frame right around. And at this point, guys, the design is complete. Anyway, make sure to subscribe. And once again, thank you so much. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.